I got a little lace by Zendaya on the booty. On the booty. So good. Who do you think I am?
The Swift-Kelce universe is practically on fire right now. And no, we're not talking about fireworks. First up, fans are losing it over Kayla Nicole's Halloween costume, which was so shady it might just need its own storm warning. Next up, insiders are whispering that Taylor and Travis's upcoming wedding could practically mint its own currency. There's talk of a massive deal in the works, and just when you thought the spotlight couldn't burn any brighter, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelo swoop in and steal Halloween entirely with their hilariously perfect Swift-Kelce couple costumes that had the internet gasping for air.
One of the millions responsible for racking up 18.4 billion minutes.
Meanwhile, Taylor pulled a disappearing act and skipped Travis's away game against the Bills, instantly sending fans into full detective mode. And to top it all off, Travis crowned himself the Chaos King, taunting Bills fans on his way into the locker room while injured. Because of course he did.
Room earlier, he keeps saying, I love it, as I give him a...
So Halloween rolls around, and while everyone else is debating whether candy corn is a snack or a crime scene, Kayla Nicole decides to drop her own bombshell. And let's be real, she's not just showing up in a cute costume, she's serving a full-blown masterclass in petty, wrapped in glamour, glitter, and perfectly aimed attitude. The internet basically levitates when she hits Instagram dressed as Toni Braxton from the He Wasn't Man Enough era. Yes, that song, the one dripping in I Said What I Said energy. Within minutes, fans are connecting dots like it's a true crime board. Travis, Taylor, the engagement, the lyrics, the timing, and suddenly everyone's convinced Kayla just launched a fashion-forward missile straight into the Swift-Kelce universe. She drops the look, dominates every frame, and her comment section turns into a full-blown popcorn party.
Okay, you guys, fun fact about my look. The last person to wear this dress, the one and only, drumroll please, Toni Braxton. Shut your mouth.
People are calling it pure last laugh energy. Savage, effortless, and just shady enough to make everyone ask, should someone check on Tay? Even the photographers couldn't hide their excitement, because honestly, the shots were straight fire. But here's where it gets even juicier, the timing. Just weeks earlier, Miss Swift dropped a track called Opalite, and a few lines had fans squinting like, wait, is she talking about Kayla? Insiders whisper that the lyrics hint Kayla might have been more about the clout than the connection back when she and Travis were a thing. Whether that's fact or just fandom imagination doing cartwheels, the internet devoured it like free concert tickets. And here's the kicker. Halloween might actually be Kayla's favorite time for a little glamorized revenge. She's done this dance before. Last year, she casually mentioned on a podcast that she once dressed as Tiana Taylor after Iman Shumpert allegedly dumped her via text. She didn't drop names, but she didn't need to. The internet connected those dots faster than a Swiftie decoding Easter eggs.
I was dating a guy and he dumped me through a text message. And he dumped me for this singer/actress who was famous at the time. He dumped me for her.
And Tiana? Oh, she had words. She called the whole thing distasteful before quickly deleting the comment, but by then, the internet had already taken screenshots, dissected every syllable, and started the popcorn party. Speaking of popcorn, nothing grips the internet tighter than the words Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, and wedding, all in one sentence. Suddenly, everyone's a financial analyst with a glitter-covered calculator because insiders are buzzing that their big day might not just break the internet, it might break the bank. The latest rumor? Taylor and Travis could allegedly pull in tens of millions from the wedding alone. Yep, millions, just for getting married. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here trying to negotiate an extra slice of cake at the reception. According to insiders, ever since they announced their engagement in August, streaming platforms have been circling like hungry seagulls at a beach picnic. One particularly bold source even claims the couple could land a $70 million broadcast deal. $70 million for one day. Suddenly, your cousin live streaming her wedding on Facebook feels even more tragic. Behind the scenes, execs are apparently treating this like they're planning the Olympics, strategizing global distribution, cross-promos, ad tie-ins, and merch opportunities like it's the Super Bowl of love. But here's the kicker. None of it happens without Taylor's green light. Insiders say she's not exactly chasing the cash. She's protective of her private bubble and not interested in turning her vows into a stadium tour. Still, the hype is absolutely feral. Some analysts are comparing the potential viewership to Prince William and Kate Middleton's royal wedding, and a few even joke that entire countries might declare holidays for the event. Honestly, not the craziest thing Taylor's inspired lately, but just when the world is busy fantasizing about royal-level guest lists and global broadcasts, the universe throws in a hilarious plot twist, courtesy of the couple who treat Halloween like it's the Met Gala of comedy, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. These two never half-step a costume, but this year, they obliterate the assignment. They don't just dress up, they become Taylor and Travis. Kelly pops out in a blonde wig with bangs so on point, people swear she raided Taylor's glam room. Meanwhile, Mark struts in with fake facial hair that screams, "I yell on the football field for a living." And the cherry on top? They recreate the entire New Heights podcast setup. Mics, props, posture, everything, short of Travis himself walking in and saying, "Let's get into it, big guy."
Welcome back to our new Frights Halloween Show podcast.
Just when fans were still recovering from the accuracy of Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' first look, the duo went, wait for it, and dropped a second costume. This time, they recreated Taylor and Travis's engagement photos, and the precision was so wild, people started zooming in like detectives. Floral backdrop, nailed. Lighting, perfect. Pose, down to the exact hand placement. Comment sections turned into chaos. OMG, identical. They do this too well. Are we sure they didn't sneak into the actual backyard? Fans crowned them honorary members of the Swiftie Hall of Fame. One commenter even joked it's basically a family tradition now since Kelly and Mark have done Swift-Kelce costumes 3 years in a row. Commitment level, Olympic. Costume accuracy, suspiciously professional. Honestly, if Taylor and Travis ever need stunt doubles for a movie, a music video, or a Super Bowl ad, these two are on speed dial. But while Kelly and Mark are sweeping the costume Olympics, the real Taylor Swift is busy doing what she does best, quietly living her best life while the entire planet screams her name. Everyone expected her to pop up at Travis Kelce's away game against the Buffalo Bills, but nope. Miss Swift decided to sit this one out, and the internet handled it with the emotional stability of a wet paper towel. Fans spent Sunday scanning every camera angle, every crowd shot, every random sparkle in the stands like they were hunting for Bigfoot in red lipstick. But she was nowhere. Not a hair strand, not a sequin, not even a shadowy silhouette. The Chiefs lost 21-28, and naturally, Swifties spiraled. Of course they lost. The good luck charm stayed home, one fan tweeted dramatically. Insiders, however, were unbothered. They reminded everyone that Taylor usually skips away games, mostly because her security team doesn't want to age 20 years in one afternoon. She'd just been spotted having dinner in New York on Thursday, only 6 hours away from the stadium, which was enough for the internet to break out the red string theory boards. But the truth, way less dramatic than TikTok wants it to be. She typically only attends home games. It's all about safety. Sources have long said she won't go anywhere unless her team has inspected the venue like they're searching for hidden treasure. Even at the games she does attend, Taylor's been keeping it low-key this season. No stadium entrance glam shots, barely any broadcast cutaways, and absolutely zero Taylor sipping and clapping politely moments that the NFL used to treat like rare wildlife footage. Apparently, she's even been intentionally toning it down because the attention was becoming too much. And honestly, fair. Imagine trying to watch your boyfriend work while millions of people analyze your facial expressions in 4K. Still, she's not disconnected. Far from it. She told Jimmy Fallon on The Tonight Show that even when she's not in the stands, she's mentally running play-by-play for the Chiefs. Glam on the outside, full sports commentator on the inside. Meanwhile, her man was out there giving the Bills fans a Broadway-level performance, bruises and all. Because Travis Kelce doesn't just take a hit. He takes a hit, stands up like an action hero in slow motion, and immediately channels his inner WWE villain. After getting rocked in the end zone, linebacker Cole Bishop hit him so hard you could hear Chiefs fans' souls leave their bodies. Travis got helped down, trainers rushed in like an Indy 500 pit crew, and everyone braced for bad news. But instead of limping off quietly like a normal human, Kelce cupped his ear at the Bills crowd and mouthed something that looked an awful lot like, "I love it." Chaos? Pain? Pressure? Travis Kelce calls it showtime.
From earlier, he keeps saying, I love it, as I give him a
This man is walking, talking chaos energy. Trainers are poking, prodding, and checking him for a concussion. And 5 minutes later, he's bouncing back onto the field at the start of the third quarter like nothing ever happened. Mahomes immediately tests the waters, basically saying, if you're breathing, you're catching this, and sure enough, Travis does. Their telepathic Mahomes-Kelce magic strikes again later when Patrick scrambles like he's dodging a swarm of bees, then launches a pass that Travis snatches for a 27-yard gain. But even with those flashes of brilliance, the Chiefs spent the day being aggressively mid. The momentum sputtered, the defense lagged, and they ultimately fell to 5-4, sending Chiefs Kingdom into a full meltdown like it's the finale of a Netflix drama. Now the team heads into a bye week before facing the 7-2 Broncos, who are absolutely not planning to make life easy for anyone. Travis better ice up, hydrate, and maybe, just maybe, chill on taunting entire stadiums while slightly injured. But let's be honest, he won't. That's all for today's Chaos Report, folks. We'll see you next time. Same Swift Kelce universe, even bigger drama.